It's been a season of vast change in HSRL Season 3, but we return to a staple on the calendar from Season 1, producing some brilliant races in the last two seasons, and we hope for just the same in Season 3. But the question on everyone's mind is, can Jack win the title? Hello and welcome to the 9th round of the High Speed Racing League in Season 3. And as we head to the business end of the season, let's have a look at the Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. It is a 7-kilometre circuit, the longest circuit we visit on this calendar, and obviously last season we saw a brilliant battle between the likes of Jack and Saltos and Hyped, but once again we expect something quite extraordinary to play out over these next 15 laps. And the tyres used for this race, it will be the C4, the C3 and the C2 neutral tyres, not the softest and not the hardest. So, in this potentially championship deciding race, what does the grid look like for round 9?
And I don't know, I think we're having a start. Hopefully, and here we go. The 5 red lights are ready to go out here in Belgium for round 9. The wait is over and it's race here in Belgium. Here we go. Jack, everyone seems to have a good start. There's damage behind. There's already somebody out. Akio's had a horrible start. I don't know what's happening in the background, but Jack keeps his lead for now. And off goes Robbo. Robbo's gone off. At turn, and he's falling in the grid rapidly. Jack has kept his lead for now. There's a battle up a roof behind between Jimmy and Height. Up a roof we go. Seems to be fine for now. And there's a virtual safety car is out early on in this race. Wow. So what has happened there? Akio has been disqualified from the session already. He is out. He's not even been able to start. Not sure what's happened. But it was a chaotic start. A lot of drivers going off. Akio didn't even start off the grid. And Jack has kept the lead. There's been a few position changes. Ruben with a Jimmy and Robbo seem to have some sort of incident behind. Robbo's down to P9. 5 places dropped from the start. Ruben's huge early gainer with 4 places in the first few corners. Then he's up to P3. And we're green again here. We are green back to Jack if we have a look. MP up to P6. 2 places gained in Kimiko. 5 places gained in the first lap. Up to P7. All eyes to the front now. Jack Yvonne keeps his lead. 4 attempts to Assey. Will Assey be able to get enough of a slipstream to try and go for a move into the bus stop chicane? Here he comes. Slowly but surely gaining. Will Assey go for it? Just under 3 attempts. I think he's too far back to make a lunge, but will he make the one from the inside? He will not. And to the end of a chaotic lap 1 we go. And Assey's right in the back of Jack now. He's going to pull over to the outside. They're wheel to wheel going into turn 1. There's somebody pulling into the pit. It is James with his damage, and round the outside goes Assey. He's pulled out of it for now, but he's loose to a switchback. And he stays behind Jack. Jack keeps the lead for now, but up a rouge we go. Will we see a battle? Assey pulls out. Oh, he just pulled out the last second. But was that the smart move? He's going to have a great slipstream, and here comes Assey. There's his cracking stuff here. And room now. Jack he started a rouge at P1. Now he's all the way down to P3 into the chicane, and there's contact, I think. What a moment we had there. 2 great overtakes from Height and Aston Gill, flagging sector 1. AMP I think is round and he's got damage. AMP's dropped into P10. There's huge battles going on back here. There's huge contact and off goes AMP. Yes, the more AMP. He's out. Oh my god, there's huge contact. There's huge fight back here. The new driver of EQXLZ is seems to. But Jack will have DRS and he should be able to breeze past quite quickly. There's a battle behind between Jimmy and Ruben. As they pulling over, Jack in the slipstream still pulls onto the inside line. Will he be able to get the place with the corner? He dives on the inside and gets the place done. He retakes the lead here in Belgium, but here comes Assey and a little bit of contact. And that Jack keeps P1. for now, but Assie's going to look to come back on the inside. Here he goes. No contact, seems to be a clean move, but he's nearly spun on the grass, and he's nearly spun again. Jack keeps P1, but huge battle between the McLaren and Williams. And Jimmy has seemed to have taken P3 in the midst of that. We've got yellow flags in sector 1. It's the Aston Martin of EQXLs. I don't know who he is. And he's retired from the second. He is out of the Belgian Grand Prix. Pulled it over. Robbo seems to have got a bad setup, and there's a big battle here. And down the inside goes Jake. And there's contact. There's definitely contact. I don't know where everything's went. Jake went down the inside of mid, was a bit aggressive. But Jimmy keeps P3, Ruben P4, Robbo in the background. Will he be able to catch? He went for quite a lunge into the bus up again, but here comes Assie now. On the outside of Jack, he's going to not get the place. Jack stayed ahead, and this is a fantastic battle we've got between the top two. Assie looking. Yeah. And quick look to this battle behind. Ruben is now taking P3 off of Jimmy. Got a team radio from Akil here.
Look out, listen, hey, mate, come on. It's not shifting into first gear. It's the same issue I had in the formation lap, mate.
Akil not happy at all, but there was a huge battle for P3. Jake is now taken. His first time he's now after P3. Ruben's fallen all the way to P5. As he's going to get caught in major traffic. And that might just ruin his undercut. I'm going to have a quick look. Oh, he's having a battle with his teammate Piastri, but we're going to have a cut to the P3 battle. Jake keeps it, and there's not much that's happened. All eyes to Assie now. He seems to be in a huge train. He's behind Kamiko, and that will not be an easy move for Assie. P13 is Ricardo. But here comes Guan Yu Zhou now on the inside. Yellow flag in sector 1. Someone. Is anybody? It's Oscar Piastri. It's John Huxton. I think he might be out of the race. And Jimmy seems to have had a moment here. He has fallen behind the battle for P3, but another 3-second time penalty. He has fallen back.
Okay, Jack, box, we are coming into the pits. We are going to be changing onto the medium compound of tyres. Okay, copy.
In comes Jack into the pit lane. The race leader Jack is into the pit lane, the championship and race leader. Top 3 of all pit. Ruben's closed right up there. Fantastic from Ruben. And all eyes go to Assie. In comes Wiki. Assie is going to take P1 by quite a big margin, I think. It'll be close.
You know, they say life is a marathon, but you got to make sure you're sliding through it.
I mean, you can see it. Oh, Mortara! Eduardo Mortara, the championship leader, has aquaplaned off. Oh, they're all off.
I don't just make hits, I make sure everything is frictionless.
Oh, down has gone Jorge Martin. The pole man has gone down. So has Fanati.
Oh, hang on.
There's oil. There's got to be oil down there.
Why be rough when you can be radiant? People ask me, Puff, how do you keep the vibration so high? It's simple. I stay slick. I stay supple. I stay in the flow. Because when you got this much oil in the tank, the party never stops moving.
That's cool.
Oh, that's nasty.
Get your shine on.
Champion of the world.
It'll be close. Coming into turn 1. When I look to Jack, who's coming out the pit lane, Assie coming around the final corner. Jack's got a good gap. The undercut has not worked for Assie, and he is 2 seconds behind off Jack. Robbo up to P6. Jake wrapping out again. Down the inside will go Ruben. Will he get the place for the corner? They're going to battle. And Ruben takes P3. Until on lap 8 or 15, Ruben takes P3 again here. Second to Jake, who's got a couple of penalties to his name now. We can have a quick look at the penalties that have been handed out this race. But here comes Jake. Here he comes. Down the inside. And he gets past Ruben every lap there, swapping positions. But Jake needs to try and pull away. He has a 3-second time penalty. And I think he might be getting another one sooner rather than later. Have a quick look at the end. Oh, and off goes Jake though. Jake's gone off. And will Ruben be able to capitalise? Round the outside he's going to go. Jake breaks late. Ruben breaks late. It's a fantastic move by Ruben Scholes. Well done, Ruben. What a move that is. And that generally might go down as one of the overtakes of the season here. But off goes Ruben, and that'll be a track limit warning, I think. Ruben keeps P3 after that fantastic move early on in lap 9. Jake will go back at him again. He's using all his ERS. He pulls over and he gets the move done. Robbo lurking in the background. He's licking his lips at this battle at the moment. Everyone just having a quick little water break there. Battles behind between Wiki and James. McGrory's pitting. Damage again. That's his third pit stop of the race, I think. He's known for a P3. He calls it the P3 curse. Most races he does finish P3, and I'm sure that will be brought up after the race. Oh, and here comes Ruben. Jake's maybe had a mistake for that corner, and Ruben's through. He's got him napping. And Ruben takes P3 yet again. But Jake's not going to stop fighting. He's pushing Ruben through the corner almost. Could have looked on the inside, we hope. Into the bus stop chicane, he pulls out and does not go for the battle. He'll sit back, take the DRS. And we'll launch another attack. And off goes Ruben. Ruben's going off at the final corner. This gives a chance for Jake. Who's not going to go for it. Robbo still looking his lip behind, waiting for any sort of contact between these two, and he will happily take these places. And Jake pulls around the outside in. Through goes Jake. A lovely move. Up through Randy on there, and he will take P3 again. Jimmy, and he's stuck. Wiki's gone off. He's had a big moment here, and he's down to P7. He is stuck, and he will not be able to catch back up to James. James takes P6 after starting P16, I think. He will be a very good contender for driver of the day. Fantastic drive from James today. Driving through the field, making many places, and taking a probably a well-deserved P6 it will be there. Oh no! Kimiko's crashed, and that is a horrible, horrible moment for Kimiko, who was riding in the points, and he's crashed into the wall. Oh, I feel for Kimiko there. He has really put on a good show for us today. He was up for some great points. Oh, that was really unfortunate for Kimiko. I think Jake might just miss out on his first ever podium. He's gave it a real good push in the last stint here. But all eyes to Jack. I don't think they can hear you in the stream. Jack is one who has been top by since lap 1. He's been actually pushed him hard at the start. But Jack will take his 5th win in a row. This will be his 26th win in HSRL all time. And he will get so close to his 3rd World Championship. Jack across the line now, celebrates in style, and he's nearly spun it round the line. He's hit the wall. And he's crashed the wall. Is Ashley catched up enough? Ashley will not win, but Jack Eflon takes the win in Belgium. Season 3, round 9, and he takes his 5th win in a row. Very well deserved from Jack, and hyped snatches the podium at the death. Oh, it's just under a 10th. Wow. Jake gave it a right good push in that last lap. But unfortunately does not take his first ever podium in HSRL. Robbo comes over the line. Take a deserved P5 after a horrible start. He went off at turn 1, but he was able to try and focus up, get new tyres on. He came into P5. Well done to Robbo. P6 for James.